We are set to bring you baseball from one of the between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next, Golden State gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, that's what this guy, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more.
Delivery to him on the way. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
In is Joey Votto now, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This isn't this guy's first rodeo. He's been in the league for quite a while now. This wily veteran is having a great year.
Here's the first pitch to him. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. So, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Balls and strikes belong to Mr. Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, D-Row, I think Jerry Hillsdale is a very good hitter's umpire. Doesn't give much on the edges. He's going to make you put the ball over the plate.
Oh, I love me some Jerry Hillsdale. You have to come over those 17 inches. He ain't giving you anything on the outside corner, and that's the way it should be.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play from the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Settling in now, Eugenio Suarez. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. He's set. Here it comes. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that's too high, ball 2.
No strike.
Back up the middle. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And now is Yassi, 11 home runs and 31 RBIs. Now a spin and a throwback to second. Back in standing. The 0-1 on its way. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Votto over at second. Suarez is over at first with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And a moment now to glance at the Reds lineup card in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued first pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
1-0.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's gone 2 for 8. He also has 1 home run. The 1-0. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. 2 down, runners at first and second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The set and the 2-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here, middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Gonna have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Now in the box, Nick Senzel, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this will be put away easily for the out. So a sigh of relief there as they work out a potential big trouble in the first. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, hitters have had their way with this guy this year. This is a stat any pitcher doesn't want to have attached to him. The league hitting over 300. That's righties and lefties hitting over 300 against this guy. That's something he's going to drastically have to improve on.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. And Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He comes into this one hitting over 400 career against his opponent. Now, obviously, that's a relatively small sample size of bats, but it seems like he really likes facing this guy. It'll be interesting to see if the past history holds true.
And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. In there, 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
There to make the play is Puig for route number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Standing in, Chris Bryant. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit well on the ground to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Javier Baez. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. The 1-0 on the ground to the left side, and that is through into left field, a base hit.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's got 5 base hits in 24 at-bats. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. From the stretch, here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. So far this season with runners in scoring position, Rizzo carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. That misses, 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The payoff pitch. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I'll tell you, he's looked unsteady out there since the first pitch he threw. A couple of hits and a free pass, so he's really searching for an answer to get back on track. We'll see if he can settle down here.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's got the bases loaded now and a chance to really do some damage.
And he's one of those guys that they really rely on to come through in spots like this, Matt. Second on the team and runs batted in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Bryant, the runner at third. Baez at second. Rizzo at first. 2 out in the inning. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. From the stretch, the 1-2 drilled to the right side, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he's in safely at third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly as 2 runners cross the plate. Those are game changers, no doubt about it.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at ball one.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
Second and third, 2 away. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Cubs 2 and the Reds nothing. And here's Jose Peraza, previously against Cole Hamels. 7 hits in 14 tries. He's taken him deep once. Here's the first pitch to him. And this will be fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. A swing and a ground ball to third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Popped him up. Contreras moving to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Next up will be Kyle Farmer. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here's Zobrist now at second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Batting 9, the pitcher, number 35, Tanner Roark.
So striding in, Tanner Roark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Circle change and a beauty. It's 0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And it's fouled away. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They're down 2-0. Ready now, Cole Hamels. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
one of the keys to securing a win. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. So far this season, Hamels is carrying a slugging percentage under 350. Needless to say, he's not a big extra base hitter home run guy right here. Right side. Yeah, and that is through into right, and not what you want to do on the mound as he allows the opposing pitcher to reach to lead off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward. First pitch coming, here it is. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Hamels gets his lead at first, nobody out. Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. The second for one. On to first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Now batting, second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Ben Zobrist. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Moving under it, Winker. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Digging in, Jesse Winker, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball one. One and one to the Reds leadoff man.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Popped straight up, but this will land untouched. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Stepping in now, Joey Votto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short, as he'll hang on here to record the second out.
Eugenio Suarez.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. First pitch on its way. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So with two out here, Yasiel Puig gets a chance to bat this inning.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. In now, Yasiel Puig as he grounds one briskly to short. Baez has it on to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They trail things here 2-0. Ready for another chance? Albert Almora. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The center fielder, Albert Almora.
First offering on its way. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Now a long throw home. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 9.
Yeah, Dan, he's got to feel pretty good about that. Not only did he have a great AB, first pitch hacking, but he smoked that ball to mix in a ribby knock.
Boy, he did. He must have had a pretty good plan of attack walking into that batter's box, and he had an idea of the pitch that he was going to get, and boy, he sure turned it loose and buggy with that one.
Into the box now, Javier Baez. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 1-0. This one's down to third. Scooped up. One there. Over to Votto, and they're able to get them both.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony.
Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Down low.
It's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw goes to Votto over at first. It's in time to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 3-0. So digging in now, Derek Dietrich. He singled his last time up.
Derek Dietrich.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line toward right center. Hayward moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Standing in now, Nick Senzel. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll ensure that this ball stays foul, and a smart play, as that would have been a base hit if it had come back. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The windup and the 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. No runs, 4 hits, 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. A ball and 2 strikes.
The count is 1-2.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
Stepping in now, Jose Peraza, as he'll go after the first pitch and line one into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
This is their time right here. This starting pitcher has been on point all day. Runs have been at a premium. They have an opportunity to do something special right here.
In now, Kyle Farmer. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The pitcher, Tanner Roark.
Striding in once again, Tanner Roark. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Jose Iglesias will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here.
Jose Iglesias.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
The 1-2. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Robert Stevenson answers the call from the pen here in the fourth as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Now to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Two balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count.
Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Cole Hamels. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next to the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason.
Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. First offering on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Hard on the ground toward short. He's got it. There's one. On to Bono, and they get the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Winker on the move. Into the corner, he makes the catch to end the inning. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full. It's the Cubs 3 and the Reds nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Reds.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Winker. Pitch on the way. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Lifted down the line and left. Schwarber on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see there that they're currently residing in 2nd place in the NL in that category. Digging in once again, Joey Votto. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This one's down to 3rd. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
2 gone in the Cincinnati 5th. And into the batter's box next, a guy who's developed into one of the big-time power hitters in the league, Eugenio Suarez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. High in the air and deep to left center field. Almora going back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Reds are down and ordered. Still down 3-0. Digging in now, Albert Almora. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's Dietrich now at second. Reined in. And there's 1 away.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ryan.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant. First pitch of the at-bat. Front door with the curveball, and he catches the corner for a called strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field. Senzel is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Into the box, Javier Baez. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
Yasiel Puig.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Zobrist has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Up next for Cincinnati, the second baseman, Derek Dietrich.
At the plate, Derek Dietrich, 1-for-2 on his line so far in the game. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Reds hit the scoreboard. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting.
Stepping
Number
in now,
15.
Nick Senzel. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt single.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Peraza.
In now for the Reds, Jose Peraza. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second.
Now batting, the catcher, Kyle Farmer.
Stepping up now, Kyle Farmer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0-for-2 at this point. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Reds claw back just a bit on this solo home run. Through 5.5, it's the Cubs 3 and the Reds 1. Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Couple of walks for him thus far.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch of the at-bat. Not where you want the changeup, but he gets away with it for a strike.
If you know you got a real patient hitter at the plate, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here, attacking the zone 0-0 and getting ahead.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. Hard hit ball to short. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, D-Roll, that's great hustle out of the box right there. The shortstop has to go deep in the hole to make the play, but he was thinking base hit as soon as he made contact.
Yeah, perfect placement right there. He's definitely rewarded for it right there. Nice play by the shortstop. There's not much you can do. You can either plant that right foot and try and come unglued with a throw to first base. You can use the Derek Jeter, try and jump throw, but I didn't think he was going to get him either way.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. The 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. But this is pulled in by the shortstop. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batter, the pitcher, Cole Hamels.
In now, Cole Hamels. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
And he takes ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Drilled to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
The second baseman.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do too much and get a pitch in your zone.
Now,
Amir Garrett answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. The 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rizzo on third. Hamels on second. Hayward on at first with 2 down. Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. 1 run scored. Now a third runner heading for the plate. He will score, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Stepping in now, Albert Almora, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Line drive to center field. Senzel is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Kurt Casale is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 12, Kurt Casale.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. 2 balls and no strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Two
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jesse Winker.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jesse Winker. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
1 run, 7 hits. 1 error on the ledger for Cincinnati so far. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Doesn't offer at the circle change there, and it goes full 3-2. There's Joey Votto as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. 3-2 pitch. Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Joey Votto.
Ready once again, Joey Votto. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Off the plate and low here, ball 1.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Ready with the 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
.3-0 pitch. Bounce to first. And Votto reaches. He's got a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. He came off the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Into the box now, Eugenio Suarez, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken for strike 2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Philip Irvin will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Philip Irvin.
Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Previously against Cole Hamels, just 3 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Winker over at second. Votto at first. 2 out in the inning. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Reds. And we're back for the bottom of the 7th as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Looking at the numbers, they currently have 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Philip Irvin will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 6, Philip Irvin.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Lorenzen.
The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
In now, Javier Baez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Oh and 1, here it comes. And it's fouled away. A runner at first with no outs here. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo. Head-to-head numbers against Michael Lorenzen. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. 2 of those hits were for home runs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Wow, last night must seem like a million years ago. They couldn't get anything going, but they're lighting it up in this one.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hard hit ball to short. Peraza fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
In now, Kyle Schwarber, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber, number 13 for him on the year, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Paul Hamels. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
In there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
A ball and a strike.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Winker is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 1. Tony Barnett is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Number 33, Tony Barnett.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Derek Dietrich. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Most good breaking ball hitters will hit good breaking balls. In that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch that was down in the zone, and he handled it really nice.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line toward right center. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first down. The Cubs are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with 1 away.
The batter, number 9.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Into the box, Jose Peraza. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Barnett has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Senzel leads off first with 1 away.
He's going,
Runner goes. Pitch inside the throw. And No throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
The 2-2 pitch. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. He'll get it into second, but he'll get in there with an RBI double. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Kyle Farmer. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Here's a swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 2-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Scooter Gennett will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
Gennett.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1. Ball 1. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Ripped on the ground to first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. Reds get a run in the inning on this RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 9 and the Reds 2. David Hernandez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hernandez.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Career numbers with David Hernandez. He's a .375 hitter.
Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike one. 0-1 pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Into the box now, and Zobrist. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, D-Row, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him. Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get
fielded cleanly to second for one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Stepping in now, Javier Baez. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Irvin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Only one in the inning for the Cubs. We've played 8 full. It's the Cubbies 10 and the Reds 2. Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
The first baseman, number 19.
Standing in, Joey Votto. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. First offering on its way. And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Up next for Cincinnati, the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Reds down to their last strike. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, I can't fault the pitcher right now, but he better make an adjustment. This guy came into the game ice cold, but after 3 knocks, to give him another chance to beat you seems foolish.
That'll bring in Phillip Ervin, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. The 1-0 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dero, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
Into the box, Derek Dietrich. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he misses with it. 1-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Hayward. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. He comes across to score as they inch back here, but there's still a ways to go.
Now, boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, Dero. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. That's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Carl Edwards Jr. gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Standing in now, Nick Senzel. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Contreras has it, and not in time as the run scores. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop 3rd strike, but a run scores as well. Ready for another shot now. Jose Peraza, 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Pitch inside, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
That was about as easy as they come right there. Hard to say whether that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but either way, he's into scoring position.
Here's one that misses to the Cincinnati shortstop. It's 2-0 now. Senzel at second with 2 down. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a... He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And prior to the 2-2, he'll step out of the box and ask for time. 3 runs already home here. Cincinnati, good night.
It always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. The Cubs scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Paul Hamels earned his 5th win of the year. Tanner Roark worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.